Hi, I'm Katha, and I'm the violinist at aTonalHits.
And I'm Ilya Filshtinsky, I'm the pianist.
We at aTonalHits are literally a two-man team. We take our own photographs and headshots, design our own website, film and animate our own videos, not to mention creating our own puppets and painting and drawing sets. Because, let's face it, who has the money to hire an assistant? The money we raise from Kickstarter will go towards basic production fees to produce this album. This includes studio time for recording, mastering, editing, promotional means, and the actual release through disc makers. 1910 to 1920 is one of many projects that we've been mulling over. It started with the idea, oh, we should really record Janacek. We play that well. And Ilya plays Vers la Flamme really well too. We should really put that in there. It kind of bloomed over time as we rifled through our repertoire. Pieces started to find connections with each other. It started to become evident that we had a real fascination with the early 20th century, when the music was overfull with new, exciting ideas and approaches.
Scriabin's piece Vers la Flamme has been with me as long as I lived in New York City. I learned it the first year I studied in Juilliard, and it's a very special piece for me. One of the images I have about this piece is a moth going towards a flame. It's a very interesting idea that moth will go towards a flame and, unlike other animals, will actually burn itself.
We brought together the music of Janacek, Debussy, Webern, Schoenberg, Scriabin, and Roslovets into one album because the music is so brilliantly varied. Schoenberg and Webern broke off from traditional classical music and started working with a new system called atonality. Scriabin and Roslovets, both Russian composers, took advantage of the unbelievable amounts of virtuosity that started cropping up all over the place. Their music is thick and lush.
The first time I heard Roslovet's music, I was just amazed at the level of virtuosity, and I immediately thought, I gotta play this, I gotta take up this challenge. Roslovet's music was actively being destroyed after the Russian Revolution, because he was the first one to write about Schoenberg in Russia.
Debussy took his influence from Balinese gamelan, Janacek from his native Czech language. All in all, there's an incredible diversity of styles that really needs to be recognized from this time period. Creativity should always be celebrated. We are recording at Patridge Sound Studios in the Bronx, run by Joe and his two awesome cats, Sweetie and Tina. We record in Joe's studio, which will cost about $1,500, and edit the recording ourselves. I work out the editing plans over cups of coffee and intense listening, and Ilya slices up the tracks with gusto. This saves us at least another $1,500. Then we give the edited copy back to Joe, who does the mastering, and we have a recording. But it doesn't end there. We will take photographs and design the artwork for the album, pay for distribution through disc makers, license the tracks, and copyright the material. Your help is vital in getting this project off the ground. We ask you to show us support and help us to finish this album of fantastic music.